10 Ways to Make Coffee Like a Pro. As coffee becomes more popular than ever, people are looking for ways to make the perfect cup at home. This video will provide 10 tips on how to make coffee like a pro, from choosing the right beans to using the proper brewing techniques. By following these simple steps, you can make a delicious cup of coffee that rivals anything you could get at a coffee shop. 1. Choose the right beans. Not all coffee beans are created equal, and the type of bean you use will have a big impact on the flavor of your coffee. If you're looking for a rich, full-bodied cup of coffee, then opt for dark roast beans. If you prefer a lighter drink, then go for a light roast. And if you want something in between, then choose a medium roast. 2. Grind your beans fresh. Once you've chosen your beans, it's important to grind them fresh before brewing. This will ensure that your coffee is as flavorful as possible. If you don't have a grinder, you can usually buy pre-ground coffee, but it's not going to be as good as freshly ground beans. 3. Use filtered water. The quality of your water will also affect the flavor of your coffee, so it's important to use filtered water if possible. This will remove any impurities that could alter the taste of your coffee. 4. Use the proper brewing techniques. There are a few different ways to brew coffee, but not all of them will produce the same results. If you want to make sure that you're making a great cup of coffee, then it's important to use the proper brewing techniques. For example, if you're using a drip coffee maker, be sure to use the correct filter and grind size. 5. Don't over-extract your coffee. When you're brewing coffee, it's important not to over-extract the beans. This will result in a bitter cup of coffee. Instead, aim for a balance of flavors by extracting just the right amount of coffee. 6. Use the proper ratio of coffee to water. Another important factor in making great coffee is using the proper ratio of coffee to water. If you use too much water, your coffee will be weak and flavorless. If you use too little water, your coffee will be strong and bitter. Aim for a ratio of about 1 ounce, 28 grams, of coffee to 16 ounces, 454 milliliters, of water. 7. Let your coffee bloom. When you're brewing coffee, it's important to let the coffee bloom before you start pouring the water. To do this, simply add the grounds to your filter and then pour a small amount of hot water over them. This will help to release the coffee's flavor. 8. Don't overstir your coffee. Once you've added the water, it's important not to overstir your coffee. This will cause the coffee to become bitter. Instead, stir gently until all of the grounds have been fully saturated. 9. Remove the grounds after brewing. Once your coffee is finished brewing, it's important to remove the grounds from the pot or carafe. If you leave them in, they will continue to extract and make your coffee bitter. 10. Let your coffee cool before drinking. Once your coffee is brewed, it's important to let it cool for a few minutes before drinking. This will allow the flavors to fully develop and will prevent you from burning your tongue. By following these simple tips, you can make a delicious cup of coffee that rivals anything you could get at a coffee shop. With a little practice, you'll be making coffee like a pro in no time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something new about coffee today. Comment your thoughts down below and don't forget to subscribe for more coffee-related content.